to Apprentice Instructor.
To Apprentice Instructor, beginner students, everybody at home. 75 jumping jacks.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position. Yes, ma'am.
First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1, ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. 6, ma'am. 7, ma'am. 8, ma'am. 9, ma'am. 10, ma'am. Rest kneeling.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Second set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1, ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. 6, ma'am. 7, ma'am. 8, ma'am. 9, ma'am. 10, ma'am. Last set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1, ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. 6, ma'am. 7, ma'am. 8, ma'am. 9, ma'am. 10, ma'am. On your back for bicycle crunches.
Yes, ma'am.
First set of 25.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1, ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. 6, ma'am. 7, ma'am. 8, ma'am. 9, ma'am. 10, ma'am. 11, ma'am. 12, ma'am. 13, ma'am. 14, ma'am. 15, ma'am. 16, ma'am. 17, ma'am. 18, ma'am. 19, ma'am. 20, ma'am. 1, ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. Rest. Second set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am, 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Last set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am, 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Sit up. Feet straight out in front.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Bend one leg in. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Switch sides. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. One ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
Flap your butterfly wings. Push the knees down, back held straight. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes as far as you can go.
Yes, ma'am.
1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Feet wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right. Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
back to center, a seated angle, legs wide apart. Palms up, back straight.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
1, ma'am, 2, ma'am, 3, ma'am, 4, ma'am, 5, ma'am, 6, ma'am, 7, ma'am, 8, ma'am, 9, ma'am, 10, ma'am, 11, ma'am, 12, ma'am, 13, ma'am, 14, ma'am, 15, ma'am, 16, ma'am, 17, ma'am, 18, ma'am, 19, ma'am, 20, ma'am. Reach to one side.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
Widen your stretch if you can. Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as low as you can go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
1, ma'am, 2, ma'am, 3, ma'am, 4, ma'am, 5, ma'am, 6, ma'am, 7, ma'am, 8, ma'am, 9, ma'am, 10, ma'am, 11, ma'am, 12, ma'am, 13, ma'am, 14, ma'am, 15, ma'am, 16, ma'am, 17, ma'am, 18, ma'am, 19, ma'am, 20, ma'am. Last stretch, feet straight out in front, bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Switch sides. Stand up, twist it out, do any additional stretches. We are on our punches and kicks unit. Who can tell me one of the techniques that we've worked on so far? We've worked on 3 of them. What's one that we've worked on? So,
The front kick.
the front kick, yes, front leg front kick, awesome. Who can remember another one that we've worked on so far? What's the one that we worked on the most with our hand? Jackie?
The front hand, front punch.
Front hand, front punch, awesome. And then there was one more that we learned. Does anyone remember? It was with our backhand.
Right hand.
Not bridge hand. We did work on bridge hand yesterday, but in this class we worked on our backhand back fist. So we're going to continue. We're going to review all those today, and then we're going to learn a new one. Saul is a psychic. He predicted it. We're going to learn our backhand bridge hand today. So we're going to start out with our front hand front punch. Remember, when you're doing your front hand front punch, we want to focus on 3 important components. We want to focus on speed, so that means we're keeping our arms relaxed so that we can whip our punch out and get it back faster than we put it out. We want to be fast so that nobody can grab our punch. And we also want to make sure nobody can block our punch. So we want to get in there before they even know what's happening and get that punch in. The other one that we want to focus on is accuracy. So the way that we've been practicing this is we've been picking a spot on the wall in front of us, and we try to cover that spot with our fist each time we punch out. That's going to help us improve our accuracy. If you don't hit your target, what's the point of punching? And the third component that we've been working on is power. So the way that we generate power when we're punching is by keeping a bend in our knees and by pushing out with our hips, using our whole body to generate power as we punch out. Not by tensing up, because remember, we want to stay loose so we can get that good speed, but by using our whole body. The hand is not the hand. The
Body.
in the hand.
Good. All right, let's go ahead and practice our front hand front punch. Try to remember those three things: speed, accuracy, and power. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, stance. Make sure you keep a good bend in your knees. Make sure you're in a good, stable, ready stance. If I came and bumped you, you wouldn't fall over. You wouldn't stumble. You'd stay right where you were. Front hand, front punch. 1, hey! 2, hey! 3, hey! 4, hey! 5, hey! 6, hey! 7, hey! 8, hey! 9, hey! 10, hey! Make sure you're on the ball of that back foot, and make sure when you punch out that you're twisting your body. So if I'm looking at you from the side, you're making the side of your body really small, and then coming right back to your ready stance. 1, hey! 2, hey! 3, hey! 4, hey! 5, hey! 6, hey! 7, hey! 8, hey! 9, hey! 10, hey! Say us. Remember, that means that you turn your head to the other side and switch your feet quickly. So now the opposite leg should be forward. Front hand, front punch. 1, hey! 2, hey! Punch out straight in front of you, so right out in front of your shoulder. Straight but not straight, bent but not
Bent.
3, hey! 4, hey! 5, hey! 6, hey! 7, hey! 8, hey! 9, hey! 10, hey! 10 more. 1, hey! 2, hey! 3, hey! 4, hey! 5, hey! 6, hey! 7, hey! Make sure you stay on the ball of that back foot. 8, hey! 9, hey! 10, hey! Say us.
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 Remember, move fast. Us.
Us.
Keep together.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right, next we're going to look at our front leg front kick. Remember, when we do our front leg front kick, we want to make sure that we keep our guard up the whole time. We're going to lift that knee, push out with the ball of our foot, pull it back, drop it. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, stance. Front leg, front kick. 1, hey! Make sure you keep that guard up. 2, hey! 3,
Hey.
4, hey! 5, hey! Try to kick sash level or above. 6, hey! 7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say us. Other side. Switch your feet. Good. Front leg, front kick. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6,
Hey.
7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
9.
Hey.
Don't forget to rebend that knee. 9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say us.
Us.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
So it can be kind of hard at first to learn how to kick with just the ball of your foot. We're used to putting a lot of pressure on all of our feet when we're walking around, so it can take some practice. So, if you want to know what it feels like to kick with the ball of your feet, you can go up onto your tippy toes and kind of tap the ground. Now, here we're able to practice on heavy bags, but if you're at home, you probably don't have something that you can kick. Mr. Gage was saying he sometimes likes to kick the wall, but don't do that unless you ask your parents and you have a very sturdy wall. So maybe if you have like a cement wall outside, you can practice kicking that. If you're older, if you're somebody who's 16 and older and can drive, a really good way to practice is to pull your toes back while you're driving and push out with the ball of your foot. That'll help you to learn the position of your foot that you need to get into. But also, just being on your tippy toes and walking around, that can also help you feel that that's the part of the foot that we want to hit with. Alright, so it does take some practice. Don't be too hard on yourself. You'll get there eventually. Our next technique that we're going to look at is our backhand back punch. So, when we do our backhand back punch, or just our back punch, we don't really need to say backhand back punch, it's a little repetitive. We're going to punch with our foot that's back. As we punch out, all the same things apply as our front punch. We want it to be straight but not straight, bent but not bent. And we also want to rotate our fists as we punch out, because we want to punch with these two knuckles right here. Those are the strongest, so we want to punch with those. The difference between our front hand front punch and backhand or back punch is that we're sinking down when we do our back punch. So we're generating our power by sinking down and bringing our opposite leg in. All right? So let's go ahead and try out our back punch. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, stance. Back punch. 1. Hey.
Hey, hey,
2.
hey,
3.
hey,
4.
hey,
5.
hey,
6.
hey,
7.
hey,
8.
hey,
9.
hey,
10.
hey.
Say os. Switch your feet. 1.
Hey, hey,
2.
hey,
3.
hey,
4.
hey,
Don't forget to sink and twist. 5.
hey,
6.
hey,
7.
hey,
8.
hey,
Relax your shoulders down. 9.
hey,
10.
hey,
Say os. Os. Move fast. Os. Os. Feet together. All right. So now we're going to learn a new technique. It's called the backhand ridge hand. So just like our back punch, we're going to be using our hand, the same hand that our foot is back, that we're on the ball of our foot. If you've ever wiped the counters at home or wiped off the table when you're finished eating, maybe that's one of your chores, this is the same motion. So we're going to circle out, and then we're going to pull it right back next to our cheek. So we want to make sure when we're doing our ridge hand that we tuck our thumb in. We don't want it out here. We don't want to be hitting with our thumb. We want to be hitting with this part of our hand right here. You can feel that that's really solid, so we want to make sure we tuck that thumb in to protect it. We're just doing a half circle out and then bringing it right back. We don't want to start all the way back here and swing out. Why do you think we don't want to do that? So if I'm coming, I'm like, I'm going to get you. What are you going to do? You're either, what are we going to do?
They're gonna hit first.
They're going to hit you first, or they're going to block it. Or they might just say, oh, I see that you're going to hit me. I'm going to walk away. So we don't want to go from all the way back here. It's easy to see. We want to come straight out, do a quick half circle, and pull it back. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, stand. Back hand, ridge hand. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3.
Hey.
Make sure you still sink and twist, just like with your back punch. 4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6,
Hey.
7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say os. Other side. Back hand, ridge hand. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5,
Hey.
6,
Hey.
7,
Hey.
8,
Hey.
9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Say os. Keep together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that is all the time that we have for basic training today. Let's go ahead and bow out. We follow the
By
five
heart,
faith, respect,
perseverance,
patience, and humility.
Go to Apprentice Instructor.
Bow to Apprentice Instructor, Intermediate, Beginner level students, everybody at home. Great job, basic training.